What's up, you guys? This is Jay Younger 2 back with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about the truth about Jayson Tatum. Enjoy. In the 2017 NBA draft, with the third pick, the Boston Celtics selected forward out of Duke, Jayson Tatum. Coming into the league, Jayson Tatum definitely showed that he had superstar potential. And in his first year as a rookie, we definitely saw a glimpse of what he could become, especially, of course, in the playoffs, losing Kyrie Irving due to injury and as well as Gordon Hayward in the first game of the regular season. But that year, still, the Celtics, they prevailed and they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. And in that series against the Cleveland Cavaliers, Jayson Tatum definitely put on a show. He showed up in those moments when the Celtics, they needed him the most. And really, all of their young players showed up in the moment, and they played extremely hard. Jaylen Brown, another great Celtic player, definitely showed what he is capable of doing. And Marcus Smart as well played good in that series as well. But most importantly, Jayson Tatum definitely showed that he had superstar potential. I mean, that dunk on LeBron really already solidified himself as one of the league's best young and upcoming players. And sadly, of course, the next season, the Celtics, we saw that potential making it to the Eastern Conference Finals without Gordon Hayward or Kyrie Irving. But still, they were seen as a team that could go to the NBA Finals and win a championship. They basically have a mini Big Five with Kyrie Irving, Jaylen Brown, Jayson Tatum, Gordon Hayward, and Al Horford. That team was expected to make it to the NBA Finals and to possibly compete with the Golden State Warriors. Sadly, locker room issues, injuries ruined that Celtics team. And now, in that season alone, Jayson Tatum, he really didn't play to the potential that we thought he could have. And then many people started doubting, when is Jayson Tatum going to finally take that push? When is his time going to actually finally come? And that happened the next season, this season right now. Once the departure of Kyrie Irving and adding Kemba Walker, a much better guard and a guard that is not really a winner, going into a new experience for him. This was all about learning for Kemba Walker, going to a team that has already made it big runs into the playoffs. Going into a new situation with a new head coach and Brad Stevens, Kemba Walker was definitely seen as a player that could definitely help this Celtics team out. But, of course, it was only up to Jayson Tatum at the end of the day to really take that next step up. And this season, Jayson Tatum has definitely prevailed and risen to his potential. He's averaging 23 points a game this year, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. Those assists could possibly be higher. He even made the All-Star team this year. And this is really only the beginning for Jayson Tatum. You can see the Kobe in his game with his fadeaways and his footwork. So many things that he's added on from Kobe, what he's learned. Jayson Tatum, you can just see it. You saw it from day one when he came into the league, that the potential was definitely there for him to become an NBA superstar. And today, he's still only getting better. He's only 22 years old, by the way. He's not even in his prime. He still has so much more room to grow and to polish his game overall. In my opinion, personally, I feel like Jayson Tatum could possibly be one of the league's best offensive players. This season alone, he's shooting 44% from the field, and he's already shooting 40% from the three-point line. Not many young players do that, especially. But Jayson Tatum, he's different. But it's not just Jayson Tatum who's going to be one of the Celtics' core players. Obviously, it's Jaylen Brown. We see the potential from Jaylen Brown this year and what he's capable of doing. We saw it last year, and this year he's taken his game definitely to a new level. But the top 3 Celtics players are obviously Kemba Walker, Jayson Tatum, and Jaylen Brown. But the best is obviously Jayson Tatum, and nobody can really argue with that. The man's game is very similar to Kobe Bryant. He has that style, he has that flair just like Kobe had. And most importantly, he's the team's leader. And that new haircut of his must have given him some superpowers, because it was just reported that Jayson Tatum could barely miss a shot during the team's practice And you heard him go on the jump, and he was saying that he wasn't really practicing. He hasn't really been playing basketball. But he goes into this practice and he dominates, obviously. But really, there's not really much I can say. Really, the only thing I can truly say is that Tom was only coming for Jayson Tatum. We were talking about this for the past 2 seasons of his NBA career. When was he finally going to take that next step up in his game? Rookie year, he averaged over 13 points. The next season, over 17. But he took a big jump, and he's averaging pretty much 24 points a game this year. For a Celtics team that is possibly going to the NBA Finals, it's a chance that they could. But only time could tell now for Jayson Tatum. He's getting better each year. This is not really the best version we've seen of him yet. But they're definitely going to build this core around him and Jaylen Brown. And that's where the future rises for the Boston Celtics and their future success. It evolves around those two, but most importantly, Jayson Tatum. He's definitely going to be one of the league's best players. He pretty much already is one of the league's best young players. And only time can tell on his true NBA potential. But I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Have a great day. Peace.